Alright, guys, what's up? It's me, Jinx. Oh god, I don't know. But yep, we're here. Playing Persona. Yet again. Alright. So without further ado, I guess let's go ahead and get this last day done so that way you can see what you came for. Oh yeah, by the way, join my Discord. Because, you know, do the Discord things. Wait, I can...
Hey.
Oh, that's precious. Chocolate fountain. Alright.
Okay.
Also on the 18th, sadly, is when Maruki leaves. God. Just end me now, why don't you? Thanks. Okay, let me think. I have 72k yen. I guess I'll work on Chihaya for today. Actually, I can work with the twins. No, Chihaya.
Let's go. Wow.
Smart. I'm a smart boy. Big brain. Today's a fated day. Maruki should be leaving.
Ah. Good morning. I know this is...
Oh.
Glad to hear it.
Oh my!
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school, considering the occasion. Well,
Maybe I'll be able to get his rank max.
Dr. Maruki's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
Yeah, no kidding.
Finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Rookie.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
As the vice principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues. But before I leave here, if your situation ever becomes... I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you... what I'm trying to say, your existence in this world... I'll keep on rooting for all of you. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank good luck to
Dr. Maruki!
Oh God. Ugh.
I wanted to thank... I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Lunchtime?
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at these tempura bowls are from a restaurant, I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today,
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
The life of a Four Eyes.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that first off, my paper's done.
You did it.
I've mentioned this before, but still, have you not shared your experience and insights with me? Please, allow me to express my... And as a phantom thief as well.
What?
Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin, and as a phantom thief as well.
He knows. And he knows. How do you know that?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
Interpreting cognitive science and the altercation of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
I really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality, like I'd mentioned.
What?
You
Oh,
suddenly
what's
appeared in
up?
the back alley near the school.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
just
believe
looking at this,
Sakamoto-kun and
watching
Takamaki-san were
Maruki
with you.
figure out my entire
Takamaki-san appeared
identity.
to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
How have I not known? Yep. Yep. That's just a giant F you to my face then. Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way.
Well, yeah,
At
that is
point,
true.
I was already half convinced that you were involved.
How
I
do
was
you
almost
deduce
certain
this?
Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
How do you induce this so... How did he deduce this so quickly? And Jesus Christ, the ace detective in Akechi is him. Jeez.
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair.
Okay, that.
But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that,
Why?
I continually pursued evidence that my
That doesn't make
hypothesis
sense.
is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I...
Well, we made it. I mean,
Deal, eh?
wow.
Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know,
It's so
if you
fire.
don't believe what I'm saying, thanks to you, I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world
This
a better
is
place.
taking a
Though
turn I
it'll
didn't
likely
think
be through
would ever
different
happen.
means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
We all define justice differently.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice.
Well,
I'm
that
more
is true.
grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you.
Handshake. Yes!
Thou
Wait, did it on
art
the 18th?
I.
Yes!
Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
Oh, that was
Thy
close.
bond shall become the wings of rebellion.
I'm gonna do
and
one
break
anyway,
the
but still.
yoke of thy heart.
Whew.
Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
All right.
No,
All right.
because I'm pretty sure Maruki has. Okay, so my guess is Maruki has something to do with the new semester because that's what I've been hearing a lot of. Like, there's a new semester in Royal, and it's just like
He does.
he has something to do with it. So I'm pretty sure I had to max out the confidant, but he left today, which is why I was so nervous, and I was about to be so depressed because I wanted to see that new semester. But now I don't have to do it all over again, because I was actually going to delete this data and just start over. I mean completely over. I was going to cry.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe
Thank you,
in.
Maruki.
I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
I'm sure of it.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
See you, Maruki. That feels satisfying. Ugh. Okay, no one cares, no one cares, no one cares. No, I'm pretty sure I gotta go to Side's Palace today.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
I'm telling boss.
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
Are you sure about that?
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card. Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just
No,
think it's a
no,
prank, won't she?
no. She
I
won't.
could always put it on Sai-san's desk. The people know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the
Oh,
least
that was
risky
smart.
method.
That's
No
smart.
matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
That's my thing.
You're our leader, so this will be...
Is that really the only way?
Yes.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Part of me still doesn't trust you, but I know you're
Does 6 o'clock in the evening
my boy.
work for everyone?
Yup, got it. Same as always. Well then, let's get ready.
Do I even get the evening? Wait, what is she talking about? Wait, what are they talking about?
Okay. Anyway,
What in the world? I don't even want to know. Okay, at least get the evening. Thank God.
Madame Sae Mijima, a great sinner of
Sae.
jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them.
Yikes.
Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Yikes, fam.
Fair and square.
Fair and square in my left butt cheek.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the direct. I expect things will calm. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
She is pretty good at faking. Pat pat.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. There's something I need to inform
I'm sorry
you of.
for the idiot dying
I
in the
received a calling
background.
card from the Phantom Thieves. It was... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else?
Oop.
No, of course not.
Hold on, I was right. This proves my theory. They were gonna wait until Sai had a palace, then they were gonna just tell her that someone else has command of the investigation. So that way they could change her heart and then try to capture them.
Yes. I understand. I'll remain on...
And I'm guessing the beginning scene is us getting caught when we give our names and stuff. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Yikes!
Okay.
Forget about going out tonight. Dang, okay. No one cares, no one cares. Let's go all out. I don't need any tools. Well, how many Hypno-Mists do I have? I have 3. I can ask Kawakami to make like 20.
Okay.
I am so sorry for the idiot dying in the background.
Yeah.
Because casually makes 24 items. Casually makes
Yeah.
20 wait, no, 31 items, because you know that's just something you do.
Well then.
Oh yeah.
The day has come.
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. Makoto.
I understand how you feel.
Yeah, it's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be alright. I want to save my sister. Is everyone... So much has happened. Alright, Joker.
It's
Let's do this. Ah, showtime. This is gonna be good. I'm finna walk up there like a G. I'm finna bust in that. Oh no, actually. What am I doing? High limit floor. High limit floor first. I need to do something.
Go.
Oh, sweat.
I can only get the stuff once. No. Hold on. First of all, if I'm gonna do this, everyone's gotta be in style.
Oh, God. I was so...
I know who's all on the team actually. Okay, so Morgana, An, and Makoto. Let's see, An. Let's just Starlight outfit. You know what? Everyone's Starlight outfit. Actually, no. On. And she can get in her Starlight outfit. Aha, yeah.
Yes.
I'll just add this.
Save it right here.
Let's go.
This'll be good.
I can feel it.
I can walk up there like a G.
Whoa!
As you planned. To lure us. Oh. I never expected to make it this far. Eh. Where's the treasure? You don't get to mock me, then think you can get away with it.
Something.
Wait, let me make sure there's nothing I can steal. Seems like it's time. Is everyone ready?
Do you have a moment?
Let's do it. Aye.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
Amen.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous. The ones left behind have to clean up the mess.
That is true.
Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
Of course not.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
What is going on? What the? One of those? One of these things? Really?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me.
Makoto.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
May the best player win.
Well,
All right,
let's go ahead and get this started. It's showtime. Now, for some reason, are those teddy bear fists? You know what? Don't even ask. For some reason. No.
Persona. Let's go.
I don't trust anything about you, so I'm gonna go ahead and buff my team first.
May the best player win.
Bet HP. Why am I betting HP? No. I'm actually gonna have to gamble.
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Persona!
I'm not attacking. For some reason, I feel like this is not gonna end well.
Let's do this! Go! Persona!
You will predict now.
Almost pop, we should go.
I agree.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be fair, so I'm probably gonna get it wrong. So it would be a black. But, yep, I already see it.
Oh, she's watching you play.
Have you figured it?
I most certainly have.
Really? See. Let's catch her in the. Have someone. You're in charge of choosing. We got. As long as I get close, even this gun should work. You want me to do it? I'll show off my perfect. You want me to? As long as I get. I'll show off. Yep.
may the best player win.
The stuff that must be...
I hope I get my money back, but I'm not betting a lot. I don't want to attack. I'm not attacking. I don't trust you. I feel like I'm gonna lose just about all of my HP.
The sniper is in their designated spot.
Very well. Well? Hopefully your prediction.
Yay!
What?
Aw, yeah.
What was that about fair and
Not
square?
over yet.
You were totally cheating.
Oh, you think that shadow side is free. Next comes the
Wait, why is Willpower playing?
next comes the fun part.
Why is Willpower play? Oh. Oh.
This is the semi-fun part. Yeah. This is the semi-fun part. You haven't encountered the fun part yet.
No one in this world deserves to win except for me!
You know your type matchups.
Still dare to
We're finally back.
What?
Wait.
Good luck.
about this?
What?
By all means, you're free to attack, by the way.
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Do I have anyone with concentrate? Nope.
Gabriel! You're mine.
Listen. Darn. I can just use an item for that. Okay, no penalty. So. Agidine.
Monsters, fine.
Go ahead and heal the back.
Oh, I thought you were screwed.
My justice has...
Hmm.
She's going to attack with fire. Watch out.
There.
They don't have any type.
Darn.
Get ready. Let's heat things up.
Oh yeah.
Persona! Out of our way.
Duh.
Let's go. Ravage snap.
Kaboo. Okay, that did not work as well as I thought it would.
Not finish you. Persona! Take that!
Freon. Whatever her thing is, she's gonna reflect it.
That would have been useful to know.
Well, you didn't want any advice, so
Wrong. Use anything but
pretty much she repels damn near everything else.
Let's go.
Anything outside of almighty damage,
Sorry.
anything outside of nuclear and almighty damage, unless she gets nuclear, she's weak to. I mean, she has a resistance to it. No, it's that and something else. That and its weakness.
Strong.
So if she gets fire, then
Ice will be most effective.
no, ice will be the only thing you can use that won't that can properly damage her. Everything else will be resistant.
But at the same time, the person weak to that would have to take a risk.
Yeah.
Do I have any stat debuffs? No, I don't.
Feel my rage.
So as long as you know what your type matchups are, you should be fine. That's like, let's see if she disagrees.
I need to get salvation. And then I have Ice Amp. Oh, see? You know what? Cap.
There's only one exception to this plan. How about this?
Please, 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 not ice, not ice, not ice, not ice, not ice. Please, anything but ice.
I would say anything but ice. I think everything but two of them. Thank you very much.
You've got good moves, but maybe we should check for weaknesses first.
Persona!
Her stats stay the same all the way up until the next roulette hits.
Let's do this! Hey!
What did that do?
Absorption attack.
Take that!
Boom. Oh no, it's not ice, not ice, not ice, not ice.
Oh, you're screwed.
Oh no.
Well, on better news, everything works now.
Right. That's why winning is all that matters. Hurry and
She
die.
just hits the truck now.
Oh! Makoto, thank you.
Everything works now, by the way.
Oh, is that so?
Sir! Go down!
Persona! I'll finish you! Get ready!
Coward.
Fire. That was easy. Lost. I'm dead. Not big surprise.
I am dead.
Not big surprise. Yay! That was actually very easy.
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
So which one's the big spoon and which one's the little spoon? Neither.
Sorry.
We're chopsticks.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well.
I don't
This
believe that in the
dealing
slightest.
was a great experience for me.
I still don't believe you.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together.
Oh.
That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright? I am. Let's go.
She's so strong, it breaks my heart.
Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
What?
For real? What the hell's going on? Look at those numbers.
Oh god.
This doesn't look good.
At all.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
What?
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
No, we won't. Easy. They're all gonna be weak, so there's only one solution. Make it alone.
Larch would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although... no, that's too dangerous.
Go, everyone.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Of course. What do you take me for, an idiot? I'm not letting y'all get caught.
He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
Amen.
I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
The first cutscene, like I thought. Oh, it has different music right now. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
Time to go.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. Don't worry about us.
I have something.
But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent.
Japanese.
Nice.
There he is!
Just
Time to go.
the enemy's
Meow,
local.
meow, meow,
Everyone
meow,
remember
meow,
our meeting
meow.
Stop right there!
Get away.
Take him down, Joker!
Arsene.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again.
Nice to see you.
You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Comparing power.
Persona!
No threat. Get him, Joker!
Gabriel! Ravage them!
Go down.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
See Arsene.
Good. More of them?
See? Stop!
Dude,
Don't worry. What the? Come on!
Nope, time to go, time to go, time to go.
Focus.
Ooh, I've never seen this area before.
The intruder simply can't be found. Where'd they go? Scum.
What you calling scum? Yeah. And he stuck the landing. So now, if I'm not mistaken, Kasumi should pop up right here.
It's an enemy right near you.
The step back though.
Even you can't take on this many.
Are you sure about that?
Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too. Hi, Kasumi. I'll end this right now. Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Oh, it's showtime. Oh yeah.
What?
Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. I didn't think that would make up. Is that a sawed off? Is that a sawed off shotgun? Oh,
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, senpai!
Right.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's... It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, senpai.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Kuya Picaro! Violet Twin! Persona! Persona! Pillow Fort! Sacred Tempest!
Cendrillon!
Yeah.
Sorry. I think that's the last of them.
Thanks,
I
Kasumi.
genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right?
Thanks, Kasumi.
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay? Joker, you need to get out of there! Go, go, go! Alright, let's do it!
Thanks, Kasumi. I like how they changed up the music a bit. That it made it a little more intense and fitting.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Of course I can.
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
Are you sure about that? See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
And he sticks the landing. And I'm caught.
Enemies here? What's
Yep.
wrong? These readings. It can't be. What happened? An ambush? Joker, can you handle this? Joker! Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Go there!
What's up? Ping! Wait, doesn't he have a grappling hook?
Still struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this.
You know, I would be really mad if I did all of this just to start over again. That would make me so mad.
We're so
By a Ketchikun, I can already tell. No one else would sell me out. Cuff him.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
I'm going to meet you at Walmart. Bryson, do you need to send it? Do you need to go and get anything?
Huh?
Do you need anything from Walmart? Okay. Y'all got deodorant and stuff?
We do. I already seen all this for the second time.
Excuse me, but this area is...
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
Are you sure about that?
Besides,
You prosecutor signed Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
Wait, haven't I seen all this before too?
Because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
I've seen all this before too, I just remembered. Basically, this is just her going into there.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Right.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
I sense sarcasm in that
Can't
voice.
believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask. My allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very...
And you took him for a walk this morning when
You'll
I was
most
after
likely
you
be
walk.
given life imprisonment or the death
So what
penalty.
I'm trying to say is now would be a
Unless you
good time,
accept
so
my
we set
proposal.
time for a night walk later.
Going forward, I will read a list
Rather
of people who are closest to
I
you
just
and
took
this
him for a walk
case.
30
Tell me
minutes ago,
honestly whether or not the
and it
following
started
are
getting dark,
involved
so
with the
he's
Phantom
behind one walk.
Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case. On to Kamaki.
Or are you doing something more important?
Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil.
No.
Yusuke Kitagawa.
I mean,
The daughter of
it's not my
Wakaba
dog,
Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Never heard of him.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question.
It was broken when I got
find
it.
it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened.
You never thought
You
about
had the
asking Dad to fix it?
cooperation of people outside
This
your
is
group.
missing the
Did
stopper
you
in the
not?
back.
Can you tell me
It's
about
only
them?
missing the stopper in the back.
That's what I'm saying.
There were no such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators.
I think I made parts
Do
of
you
it.
even understand the
How?
position that you're in?
Telling him to take care of
Let's
his own.
discuss one other person. Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
I.e. making him get up.
That's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you.
BS.
Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
That's right.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
Okay. Go back to watching.
It goes against justice.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
What makes you think you are?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
Yes. I called it. I called it.
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening?
Yes.
Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Is this what you planned?
Planned? Why are you saying such odd things? Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The confiscated item.
Confiscated? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? And thus, the public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that realm, my task will be simple. And thus, dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear.
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? It appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
It's about time, Sai.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
Not bad.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? A Ketchikan? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well.
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly.
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be...
What in the world? Why is my phone going off?
You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun.
Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Thanks.
Foolish woman.
Seems like you are not but a fool yourself, Akechi.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
What are you?
Silence,
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Dead.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
You fool. You idiot. You really think this is the end, don't you? It's only beginning.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless,
ugh, you.
All that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be.
Or it can.
Even me. God damn it. She.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him? What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Dang, she is scary. I like it.
Now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that we were behind bars. It's just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
shady online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
I bet you Joker's just sitting there cross-legged looking all smug.
It can't be.
Just as I thought.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
First time I sensed something was off. 6/9. I would remember that date explicitly. First of all, it was 6/9 during the school festival when Akechi heard Morgana say something about pancakes. I said that in my stream too. He wouldn't have noticed that Akechi said Akechi wouldn't have noticed Morgana said pancakes unless he's been to the metaverse, since no one can tell except people who've been there.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Keeping a secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait!
Clearly, it went off without a hitch.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Step, 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 step. Cross-legged, smug look, sitting there, menacingly. What did I tell you? Seems like it went well.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening?
What were we talking about?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all.
And I'm guessing that's going to be Masaya
capable of arranging
Shishio.
the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it! It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police and...
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's all in the past.
It's ancient history now.
Is that a pun?
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
How have you been? Ghostly.
You're not floating.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Of course I did. Akechi messed up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
Yep.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
Yeah, I trust it.
And it was absolutely the best decision we could have made.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, Sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was To heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
She used the laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it? No. Yeah, I should talk to her. Probably.
Fake in the palace. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
Maybe. Possibly.
So that's
Definitely.
why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
There was no time.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse. Albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I was.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Yeah.
And the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
Nice job.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
Meh, it was a breeze.
How tough are you?
How tough am I? I had a bowl of nails for breakfast this morning. Yes, so? Without any milk. Right this way, sir.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash.
Yep.
Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Sure. Sojiro is
great man.
Boss, I swear. Coming through with the clutch. Still amazes me.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
people already believed in you from the beginning, though. Literally, if you kept going as normal, nothing would have been wrong.
The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Yes, Masayoshi Shido.
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
How many times does he say for real in this game? Jeez.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
Oh yeah, government official.
Research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent.
Diet building.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
We have to.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? Can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere
Akechi
change of
is going
heart
to
is
pay.
too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Correct.
I finally made it this far. It's already been...
Back then, you were in the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
Well, this country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And
It's
thus,
clever.
the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
The popularity was a bit beyond my expectation. After that, all I had to do was openly... The current administration is dead with ongoing... Even the government parties have begun splitting up. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one.
Chosen
Your
one,
assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
Or so you think.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country. Perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
We finally did it.
So. Well, how do I put this?
Sorry. Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that Basically, that let me see I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi.
Ooh.
That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it. Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. But you know how it has that bookmark function? Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? And maybe, though, there's no doubt you were the it seems like all the drugs want me to explain. I guess that's just focus on and seriously. Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Hey!
No? I want to...
Yeah!
I did. Now, time to go to my thieves' den because I have a lot of tokens. The slot machine.
Can I get chicken fried rice? One more time. Can I get the lo mein noodles?
Looks like this is going smoothly.
Okay, go to like the first half of that again, because those ones sound interesting.
This has gone off without a hitch. I'm good. I'm proud of myself. Sorry if y'all won't be able to see this.
Teriyaki chicken. Grilled teriyaki chicken. Black pepper steak. Right here.
Alright.
Almost tucked in.
Okay.
I'll put a picture on speakerphone.
Putting up my mic for a second. Okay.
I should have got that right. Too bad.
Looks like this one off without a hitch, eh? You're already dead. My skills exceed yours. It looks 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, I'm missing 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Yep.
I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 11?
Okay, I'm so sick of your motherfuckers now. I'm so sick of your motherfuckers knowing exactly what the fuck I want. Oh, that's cool. Too bad I don't have any more token. Looks like this heist was my grand success. I guess I'll go ahead and see the next cutscenes and such. Yay, plant.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
For a while.
Don't worry about it. This will be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, but when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should...
Thanks, Mona.
You know, when you were in a pinch in the palace.
I think you know.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
I'm a little happy though. I finally finished that palace and got all this cutscene done. We did it. That's loud. Could you turn that down?
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Thank you.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government...
Okay, no one cares. I was gonna talk about... Oh, Shido's so good. Kawakami's worried too.
Cut that out!
I'm all good.
Hey.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good point. With all the subway accidents and stuff.
All right.
You going?
It's alright. See you later.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you... Ugh. Just don't stay out too...
It's alright, man. Bible studies. Don't even worry about it.
Here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Hold up, wait. I just thought about it though. In every single one of his speeches, hasn't he said something about steering the country into the right direction? Thus, he's going to be a politician. He's basically, quote unquote, steering the country. So maybe something like a ship or a cruise.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
What about a mansion?
No.
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
No.
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have...
Hey, you think... Shido stole the cognitive science...
Is that even...
There was nothing like that in...
Anyways...
I did some...
Wait, who is that in the
Over there is
background?
probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
My guess is still on a ship.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety.
Probably.
These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
Speak for yourself.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Jeez. You all sound so fake. Check this profile. Not much about this title. Outside of his title and education. 53 Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Cabinet Minister. Split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Someone in contest for people who would like to have as their boss. Yusuke, I don't think you needed to know that.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
But still can't leave out. Let me think.
Okay. Wow.
No.
Hey.
Yep, like I thought.
Hey.
I'll make some coffee. It's been a while since I made some by myself.
Whoa.
Yes, alright. Wash, 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 wash. Wait. It's almost time for the meeting.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Or maybe you're just getting it wrong.
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support...
No, okay. You missed a lot. Thought they were friends with Akechi? Yeah, about that.
But was their greatest enemy lent to hand?
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna explain it a bit. So, basically, Akechi sold them out. Yeah. The Phantom Thieves were sold out by Akechi. He, so what he did was he gathered a police squad in the real world, drug them into the metaverse, and then that way, they captured, main character. And so basically, you know how like you saw those scenes where it's just like you went to that prosecutor lady? That was him explaining everything. So everything before what happened, everything in my past streams was basically just a recollection, in a sense. When in reality, Akechi was the true culprit. He's the one behind the mental shutdowns and all that stuff. Make sense? Exactly. Like in my first stream. Members, rock. I'm just saying, like, chill. Yes, Akechi the real. In a sense, you could say he's the true culprit. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, isn't it? Anyways, to continue.
That's the same strategy used in romance. Wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
True.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
Oh no.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
Oh!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Messiah Shido.
Die.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
Hey, Ryuji ran off this way. By the way, you didn't seem...
Focus.
I want to buy a drink. No one cares, no one cares, no one cares.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido.
Die.
Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
Die.
I hope to continue serving you all.
Still die.
Is that the guy?
Excuse me.
You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
Ugh.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? Hate a show.
Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. Let them go.
What a piece of shit. Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Yes, for real. Seriously.
Sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Please, someone say I think not.
Talk about a destined connection.
Dang it!
Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
All of those things
He would
happen.
do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow.
Stewie.
Can we just try again now? You know. Oh wait, no. Sai and Boss are there.
Yeah.
I have something. Yes, I am.
Still can't leave.
Hey.
Yes, I am.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi.
Let's play some games.
Oh.
I'm playing a game on a game.
Oh.
We did it.
Hey.
Yay.
Yeah.
Ugh, Diet Building. Sing. Oh, you fine, man.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have...
Think it's a bit...
Where'd your enthusiasm?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting.
The citizens are secondary. He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune... Hey, can you just try saying any...
Incompetent fool.
This is a ship.
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Yaddy, yaddy.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up. Did anything change?
Security guards seem to be gone. This seems to be similar to what...
But this time...
The gate was...
Wait, look! That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
The who?
What the heck?
Oh, okay.
Chaba?
What is it?
The hell?
What the? Oh.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Oh.
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
Oh, and the... Oh! Hold on a second. Alex will be right back. Like 2 minutes. I'll let the cutscene play.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking? Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait. Come on, man. Focus.
Good God.
Focus.
All right, let's get moving.
Time to begin.
That's... You're right.
This palace is gonna be rough. Back to my normal outfits. Oh God. No. All right.
Focus.
Huh? What?
A chimera.
Persona!
Oh, is this a show of sorts?
Indeed.
What's with these people?
Seems they think no harm will come.
They're not even sensitive. I can feel it.
Huh? Oh, a treasure chest.
Show me your true form.
Dab.
I can feel it.
Pressure. Yeah, yay!
Your true form.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually.
I can see it.
Oh shit, you're in Sheeta pouch.
Yeah.
Would you kind of fight Sheeta on your own in the holes of their video?
No.
I'll reveal your true form. Focus. I'll reveal your true form.
Oh Lord, I love this dab. The Joker just has that god dang yeah, yay kind of dab.
I can feel it. Show me your true form.
You mean give me those ankles? So this is gonna lead to the path.
I can feel it.
Let's see what's over here.
There's a chest! Joker, let's open it!
Somewhere.
Let's go ahead and infiltrate the palace.
This is... Hey! Hey!
But I want to explore.
Hey!
There's a whole safe room. Exit.
Hey!
Oh my god, Mona, I hate you. 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 Hate.
Hey!
I hate you.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card.
475 people in favor. 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha.
He's so stupid.
So, what are they doing inside?
Oh my god.
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed. So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
We'll have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around the guests here are the cognitive...
Okay, no one cares. Okay, talk to the guests. Bet.
Well then.
I don't think any of this matters, so...
Somewhere.
Hold up, wait. Okay, maybe this one actually might matter. Nobility. Now the pool side. Okay, so one of the people is by a pool deck. One of them is the president of a TV station. But it's a shadow.
I have something.
Mr. Ooh.
They pissed on this nigga.
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here. There may be a safe room close by.
Joker.
I can feel it.
Okay, what the hell?
Well
Well.
I.
Joker. Somewhere.
Joker.
Not right now. Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Gotcha.
So, a letter of introduction.
You're right. It seems...
Please hear me out.
Hey, listen! Listen up!
Oh my god.
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
Yes, you
I
can.
can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
My memory is pristine.
Really? Wow!
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
Yeah.
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room. Alright, let's get this done quickly. Hey!
Should we head home?
Well...
Oh, never mind.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Never mind!
Do you need something?
Please. I heard the car honk, and I thought, it needs something, but Brandon opened the door.
Oh.
Jesus. That's my attitude.
I should write something.
Alright. I'm gonna save this, and in the next stream, I'll start on Shido's Palace. So, hey, see you later. Oh yeah, and by the way, do the normal YouTube things. You know, subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.